Hello rail fans, and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft locomotive tutorial. Today by request, we're going to be building AWVR 1206, the hero engine from the movie Unstoppable. And this is an SD40-2 painted up in the fictional AWVR paint scheme. So let's get right into the build here. The first step is to take a dark oak stair to be the coupler and get it attached up. Underneath that, we'll put in a dark oak fence gate for an airline, and then on either side of the coupler, we need to get a dark oak fence. Then on the next block down, we're going to put 3 yellow concrete coming across the bottom middle, and an upside down outward facing oak stair on either side of it. Then 5 yellow concrete above that. In front of it, we'll make a 3 block tall T-shape of yellow concrete and put an end rod down on bottom above each rail. Then we'll put oak wood stairs upside down facing that way across the top 3. In front of this, we're going to make a 5x3 of polished black stone blocks coming out to each side of the rails here. Then we're going to take a dark oak button and put one here and one on the other side. Then take out oak slabs for our stairs and put 3 of them coming up this gap here. Same thing on this other side. Now we'll do our rails, so skip 1 block in front of this and get a netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then we're going to take deep slate tile slabs on the upper hitbox, and we're going to make 2 rows up here that are 5 wide. Then another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Then another 2 rows of 5 wide deep slate tile slabs. Then a 3rd set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then we'll open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, and also into the ends of the wheels down on this side. Then we'll take polished black stone block, and on this second layer up, we're going to fill in the top middle 3 and bring it down to the end of this truck. We'll stop 1 row past where the fence gates are. We're also going to fill in the middle 3 on the 3rd layer up down to the end of this here. Then we'll swing around underneath the end of this and put 3 blocks across the bottom. Then coming off that bottom block, we're going to put a row of upside down, outward facing, polished black stone stairs. That's 14 blocks long in total. Once we have 14 blocks, put 3 polished black stone across this end. Same thing on this side. A row of upside down, polished black stone stairs facing outward until it connects up on the bottom of this corner and fills in the bottom of the fuel tank. Then we'll go back to polished black stone block and we'll start filling in this top middle 3 and the layer above it. And we're going to keep bringing that down across the fuel tank. For now, we'll stop at the end of where the fuel tank ends. Then we'll do our next set of wheels, so skip a block forward from this and get a netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then deep slate tile slabs on the upper hitboxes, 2 rows that are 5 wide. Then another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. And another 2 rows of deep slate tile slabs on the upper hitbox, that's 5 wide. Then a final set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Open dark oak fence gates into the ends of the wheels here, and also into the ends of the wheels on this side. Then we'll fill in the top middle 3 with polished black stone blocks and bring it down the length of this truck. We'll also do the top layer here. And just keep bringing it down. We're going to stop above where the fence gates are. In front of this, we need to make a 5x3 of polished black stone blocks. That's coming out to each side of the rails here. In front of that, a T-shape of yellow concrete with an end rod down above each rail. In front of that, on the bottom, 3 oak stairs facing this way, and an upside down outward facing oak stair on each side. Then above that, yellow concrete in the middle, 2 upside down stairs on either side of it. Then 3 upside down stairs across this top middle. Then we're going to take oak slabs and put 3 of them coming up here to be the stairs to get on the locomotive. Same thing on this side. Then we'll take a dark oak stair for the coupler on this end, get it stacked to that second block. Delete the one we used for placement. Open dark oak fence gates on either side of it. Now come on the side of the truck here, put a hopper in front of each wheel, and a deep slate tile slab above the hoppers. Same thing down here, hoppers in front of these wheels, slabs above the hoppers. Then we do the same thing on the other side. Hoppers in front of these wheels, slabs above the wheels. One more corner to go here. Hoppers in front of these wheels, and slabs above it. Then, this end out here that's facing the void is the front end. So on the front of the fuel tank, we're going to put a player head on each side. Then on the next block back, a crimson sign. We need it to be directly sideways here for the fuel gauge. Then a crimson button behind that. Then we're going to do our air tanks. So skip a block and fill in the rest of the top of the fuel tank with sideways anvils to represent the air tank. Same thing here, start at the end and go 1 block before that button. Put a brewing stand on the back right here, and on this conductor side in front of the fuel tank, put a bell right there. Then we're going to take out a chain, put a chain in this gap and on the other side. Then a chain in this gap here, come down to the other end, a chain in this gap, a chain here, and a chain in this gap here. Now on this very top outside edge, we're going to put a polished black stone slab every other block going end to end on both sides. Then in the empty gaps we left, we're going to go end to end on both sides with oak slabs. Now we're going to come on top of the front in the middle on the 5th block back. Put a yellow concrete and 2 black concrete kitty corner to each side. Then we're basically making a checkerboard pattern that's 3 blocks tall here. On that middle one, close a trapdoor for a brake wheel. Now we're going to take out light blue concrete on this side, 2 columns of 3, 2 across the bottom on this side, and 2 coming up the left hand side. Then we're going to take out a light blue shulker box here, put 2 right there, and another 4 coming back. Same thing over here, so start here and make a row of 6 light blue shulker boxes. Then starting from the back, above that, we need to get 4 light blue concrete coming forward in a row. Just like that. And we'll do the same thing on this side. So we need to get a block up there above them shulker boxes, starting from the back, 4 coming forward. Then above that, we're going to put yellow concrete. And actually the middle 2 on this layer needs to be black concrete for the locomotive number. Then light blue concrete on each top corner, black stained glass panes for the side windows. Then a window there on the front, light blue concrete in the middle. Above the windows, 3 light blue concrete in the middle, and fill in the rest of this cab roof middle 3 with a block of andesite. Then we'll put outward facing andesite stairs on each side above the windows like this. Then we'll come down and work on the back end. So starting in the middle of the back, on the 5th block in, put a yellow concrete. Kitty corner out 1 on each side, black concrete. Then we're going to make a checkerboard of yellow and black. That's 5 blocks tall in total, coming up the back here. Now we'll come up on bottom behind the cab, and 1 block in from each side. We're going to make light blue concrete 2 blocks tall, going from front to back. Then we'll come back up to the front here with yellow concrete. On the conductor side, we start right behind the cab, On the engineer side, we skip 1 block back. Then bring a full row of yellow concrete down each side till it reaches the back end. Above that, we'll bring up a single row of light blue concrete from the back to the front. And just keep bringing it forward on both sides here. And remember, on the engineer side, we're stopping 1 block before the cab. This side comes right up to the cab. Then 3 across the top behind here, so it looks like that. Then down here, 2 light blue shulker boxes and a light blue concrete in this corner so we can reach that door. Over here, we're gonna put 1 light blue concrete. Now on top here on each side, a row of 3 polished basalt with the pattern going vertical. Light blue concrete in the middle. Then we'll come down and work on the rear end here. In this back middle, we're gonna put cobbled deep slate and then another 6 blocks of cobbled deep slate coming forward right up the middle here. On the outside edges of that, we're gonna put iron bars. Same thing over here. Come back up to the front. Behind this, we're gonna make a C shape of light blue concrete. And we're gonna put a smoker in the middle here for an exhaust. Then we can go ahead and fill in all the rest of this roof on the top middle 3 with light blue concrete coming down to the back of this. Then we're gonna take out a prismarine brick stair, upside down facing backwards, 1 block forward from that vent. Then we're gonna switch to deep slate tile stairs, outward facing 5 in a row. Same thing on this side. 5 deep slate tile stairs, upside down outward facing. Then prismarine brick, upside down facing forward. Now take out prismarine brick slabs, starting in the back middle, 1 block from the end. Make a plus shape for a fan, then a second one, and a third one. Put oak trapdoors in the middles to represent the fans. Then up here, in the middle of this section, we're gonna make a double plus shape for the dynamic brake fans. Knock out the middles, cobble deep slate, oak trapdoors. Then come on top of the cab here, 1 block from the front. Put a light blue candle on this side and 2 levers closed into each other on the other side for antenna. Fill everywhere else on the rest of the cab roof with light gray carpet. Then we'll swing around behind here and we're going to put a 3x3 of prismarine brick slabs there and a C shape of warp trap doors around that exhaust. Then back here, we're going to open back-to-back warp fence gates for the horn. Then we're going to take light blue carpet and we're basically filling everywhere we haven't built something on top with light blue carpet. So make sure we come around this dynamic brake blister and all around in between these fans here. Then we'll keep coming back with it. Make sure we get all in between these fans back here and 3 across the back. Now we're going to come down behind the cab on the conductor side here. Put another blue concrete above that one. Then 4 light blue stained glass panes. Another 4 above that. Then 4 yellow and 4 light blue for our blower. Then we're going to come up on the front here with a warp door and put a warp door in this gap. Come around behind the cab and a warp door back here. Then we're going to come up on front with gray carpet, crouch and put it on these shulker boxes. Then we'll come up and around the front end here and fill all this in. On the very front, it's a T-shaped pattern. And then we'll have to come back behind here, behind this blower, and start filling this whole walkway with gray carpet here. Bring it down to the back. And actually, we're going to knock out this block here and replace it with gray wool. Then we'll fill in this whole back porch here with gray carpet, a T-shape on the end, and start bringing it up this side of the locomotive down this walkway here. When we get up here, We'll have to crouch to put it on that shulker box, and one on that top step. Next, we'll do all our railings. So take out an oak wood fence. And right here on the front, we're going to start at the bottom, and we're going to come up by 4. Up here, we're going to come up 3, then over 1, and up 2. Same thing here, up 3, over 1, up 2. Then here, come up by 4. Then 2 dark oak fences on either side like that. Then we're going to come back off here with dark oak, 1, 2, and 3, up 1, and then over to connect with the cab. And I forgot the carpet there, so crouch and put gray carpet on those shulker boxes. Then come over here with dark oak, come back 3, up 1, and back to connect with the cab. Then we'll work on the rear end here. So here we're going to come up with oak by 4. Here we come up 3, over 1, up 2. Same here, so up 3, over 1, up 2. And here up by 4. Then switch to dark oak, 2 here, 2 here. Then we'll connect up right here on back with dark oak and bring it all the way down this walkway on the side of the locomotive. When we get right here, up 1, over 1, up 1, over 2. Then we'll do the other side. So come on down to the back, connect up your dark oak, and start bringing it all the way forward up this walkway. This one's just going to come straight across until it connects up with the bottom of the cab. Now we'll put a white stained glass pane here and one on the other side to be rear view mirrors. Next, we're going to come to the rear end with a jungle trap door and close one right here because there's a brake wheel back there too. Then we'll come up and detail the front end. Down here on this front end, a glow item frame on each side of the top here with glow stones for ditch lights. Then a glow item frame on the nose with glowstone. And there's also one on this top middle up here. Then we're going to take out a birch sign for our locomotive number plate, and the number for this one is 1206. Same thing on this other side. Now we'll move down and detail the rear end. So on this back middle, on top, glow item frame with glowstone for a rear headlight. Then down here with glowstone for the ditch lights. Then on the second block down on each side, a birch sign with 1206 for our number plates. And then we're going to run a ladder up the left-hand side here. Now we're going to make some banners. So come into a loom with a yellow banner, light blue dye. Make the top half light blue. Then switch to black dye, vertical on the left, vertical on the right, horizontal on top, horizontal in the middle. So it looks like that. New banner. Switch to light blue dye, make the top half light blue. Then switch to black dye, put a vertical on the left, a horizontal on bottom, and a vertical on the right. New banner. Light blue dye, top half light blue. Then we switch to white dye, vertical on the left, horizontal on bottom, vertical on the right. New banner. Black dye, make the top half black, vertical on the left, and then a diagonal. Then we'll come out and place these on the side of the locomotive here. So we're going to go underneath this first deep slate tile stair, and we're going to put the AWVR logo just like this. because the V is combined with the W in real life, so that's the only way I can think of to do it. Then we'll go ahead and put it over on this side. Now we'll go ahead and work on the interior. So we're going to come on into the nose here with a smooth stone slab. Starting up there, we're going to stack it 1 block high, coming right up the middle of the cab here, till you get right there. Behind it, 2 blocks high here. Then a column coming up to the bottom of the window on each side right here. Then on these sides, we'll stack them up 2 blocks high. We'll put 1 in the back middle for a stair, and stack it up 2 blocks high over here as well. Then we're going to come down in this nose, and we're going to fill the front end of that nose to the top of it with slabs. In front of it, an end portal for a toilet here. Then we'll put a glow item frame in the middle with a compass, a lever for the engineer. Turn around and put stairs on each side to be the seats. Then back here in the middle, a blast furnace and a glowstone. Then we'll come down here, and we'll come outside, and we're going to stand on the nose here. We're going to put string on the middle of these top 2 blocks, crouch, and put light blue carpet over it in that door. Then finish off the rest of the nose here with light blue carpet. Now we're going to make some more banners, so come into a loom, light blue banner, black dye. Top half black, switch to light blue dye, and a light blue border. Then we're going to switch over to yellow dye and make the bottom half yellow. New banner with black dye here, top half black, switch to light blue dye, and a light blue border around it. Then we'll come place these. These are for our windows. So the plain blue ones go on the front here and here, and the ones with the yellow stripe go on the back of the cab here and over on this side. And just a few more details to go here, because I realized in the edit that I missed some things. So we're going to come in on top of the cab in the middle here, and we're going to remove this glowstone and this item frame. Put a light blue concrete there, put a new glow item frame with glowstone on it for the headlight. Then light gray carpet above it. And then I also forgot the airline under the coupler, so put a dark oak fence gate under this coupler. And there we have it, folks. We've completed AWVR number 1206, the hero locomotive from Unstoppable. I hope you enjoyed the build. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.